With your system, you can focus on getting new business.
Yep.
What makes me feel better is I could pitch to 100, 300, 500, 1,000 clients. I only need 5. Maybe I need 1, maybe I need 3. At 5, I'm making $1 million a year.
How much of this were you doing on LinkedIn before coming to Recruitemy versus like what you've learned with the LinkedIn strategies, the custom chat GPTs that we've developed?
Okay, so I was probably doing like 0 to none on LinkedIn. I was trying to stay quiet and I wasn't pushing it out to my world. I was only using my small network of clients. It changed my mindset because I'm confident now. Don't work for anybody else. Don't make the mistake that I've made for 30 years, booking millions and millions of dollars, making everybody else rich. Go after your top 5 clients and be you.
All right, I'm here with our member, Olympia Zani. Olympia, how you doing?
Hi, Russ. How you doing? Great day today.
Good to see you like always. So Olympia, thank you so much for coming on here. And let's just get right to it. So I know you started with our program a few months ago in 2024. We're sitting here January of 2025. So wanted to just kind of talk to you and have you share your experience so far with Recruitemy. What you've learned, what's been beneficial for you, any challenges, and of course, share your story with the audience as well.
Okay, so I've been a recruiter for over 30 years, mostly the big guys, the banks, JP Morgan Chase, BNY Mellon, Morgan Stanley. It's time to go out there and get my own clients. But being a recruiter, I am not technical. So when you do this AI recruiting stuff, it's like you have to connect your email, sign on to all these apps, download everything. I freak out with all that stuff. And someone introduced me to you, Sasha. And when I went on to all your YouTube videos, I realized that all your programs, your team, your back office team does all the onboarding.
Right.
And that's what helped me. Your CRM or your ATS, they walked me through it. They connected all of my emails. Love that. Yeah. Your lead system, same thing. I have no idea how to do all that stuff. I get so nervous and twisted. They set that up. So with your system, you can focus on getting new business.
That's awesome.
That's where I start to panic because I'm the best recruiter in the world. Put me on a sales call and I lock up. But you help us get the clients, and then you help us pitch them, do the contracts, blah, blah, blah. And now, if I can, you tell me if this is okay to say, you brought in Parker with the content, and instead of going after new business and dubbing and calling and introducing myself, because I'm scared, I'm not gonna lie, Parker makes the business come to us.
Right. That's awesome.
Where people are, we write content, we communicate with our network, and then they ask us questions.
Yep. I'm glad you bring that up. It's a good segue into LinkedIn is what you're referring to. So Olympia, like how much of this were you doing on LinkedIn before coming to Recruitemy versus like what you've learned with the LinkedIn strategies, the custom chat GPTs that we've developed, that Parker's developed? Like, can you kind of share that with the audience too?
Okay, so I was probably doing like 0 to none on LinkedIn. I was trying to stay quiet and I wasn't pushing it out to my world. I was only using my small network of clients. And it changed my mindset because I'm confident now with what I'm doing. So we spoke about this the first week of October, Russ, that I had some kind of fear or block. You called it something. Do you remember?
Goodness. Was it,
I
as
kind
a,
of
what was that?
I can't remember what it was, but I had to look it up, and you were right on target. Um,
Maybe, no, it wasn't imposter syndrome,
yes, it
but
is. It is. It's
okay.
imposter
Okay.
syndrome, meaning
Yep.
that if I'm not 100% sure of myself, I hide behind my successes. And being
Yeah.
so strong on the recruiter side, I'm scared to fail on the sales side.
Yep.
What makes
Yep.
me feel better is I could pitch to 100, 300, 500, 1,000 clients. I only need five.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe I need one, maybe I need three. At five, I'm making $1 million a year.
Absolutely.
So if I screw up with 995 customers that don't like me, who the hell cares? I'm getting $1 million from the other five.
Olympia, I love your attitude. I gotta tell you, we were talking before this video, and I praise you for showing up, for coming to our coaching calls every week, which we do two of them, actually doing more now every week with the members, and you always contribute. I mean, I thank you for that. How has that helped you having the membership coaching calls week in and week out in the mentorship?
I have to be honest, I love the members.
Yeah.
I feel equal to them. So even though they're doing it in different industries and areas, I like that they're at different levels, and the men are more technical. If
Yeah.
you notice, where the women are more yappers. Yeah. And you see that in the program, right?
Yeah.
I could use some examples. The woman in beauty, like she's the same as me, not as technical, more user or front faced, right?
Yeah,
With
Chelsea. Yep.
yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
And
Yep.
and the men are more like, behind the computer, and they're pushing out all this data.
Yeah.
And that
I think what's been good about that, and I never knew this would really transpire, the community has become like a family. And I see, you're using the men women example, but I see the men helping the women and everyone, but regardless of that, everyone's helping each other. We all want each other to succeed. And I love going to those calls. I love facilitating them. I learn new things from you guys. And I appreciate you sharing that.
So we have a boost squad, and what that means is with the content, there anybody who's in with the program, we communicate,
Hmm.
and they show me their content every day, which made me feel a lot more confident. I said, "Ooh, I like Kevin's, I like Matt's," and I sat here and I said, "Ooh, I'm gonna do my content like theirs."
Yep.
Um,
That's awesome.
so now I'm on LinkedIn like 80% of the day, and it's my go-to. And I'm only building my network um, with people in my industry who want to hear my info. And it
Hmm.
used to be all recruiters and offshore partners and all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, no, I'm building this from scratch. And it's only people in my industry that I could give them value. They could give me value back in return.
Yep, that's awesome. Yeah, you could see my screen, right? Just wanted to sharing with the audience while you're talking the things that you're referring to and the different custom chat GPTs and the stuff that we've tried to make it really easy. And Parker's been the brainchild behind this, which has been great. So yeah, we just incorporated a lot of AI into the program, and I see that you're using it. This viral post ideas is pretty cool, where it like literally brings you right into Chat GPT. You've been using this and essentially hitting the start button here. I think all the heavy lifting has been taken out of your hands and the members' hands to make it super easy. So I don't know if you'd agree, but AI and Chat GPT can be a little bit intimidating to those of us that don't know it. I've had to learn it myself. Do you feel like we made it pretty easy for the novice to come in and learn that?
Without a doubt, all you have to do is go through the video, shut everything off, do step one, complete it, right? And then move to step two. I was not a chat GPTer. I didn't use it. I was afraid of it. But Parker built tell me if I'm wrong here. He a specific chat GPT for every section. So
Yep.
if it's create content, it's the viral post generator. If
Hmm.
it's your banner, he has chat GPT for the banner. He built customized GPTs. I don't even know
Hmm.
what that word means if you
You're right.
Google it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And starting with the persona right here, getting your persona in place so that chat GPT can know your backstory and be able to create really emotional evoking content on LinkedIn, which is what you were alluding to, which has been helping us get inbound traffic and clients, new recruiting clients raising their hand, asking you for information because they're loving your content. Um, I don't know, maybe you can piggyback off that.
Yeah, so I didn't even know what the word persona meant when I start the program. I mean, I saw it, but I went through one of the videos. I put my information in there and I built my persona. What the chat GPT came back with, I was totally blown away. You save your persona, you put it into every GPT with every section that you're doing, and the information that comes back is mind blowing. And
Yep.
then you go in there, you take your persona, your theme, you put it into other GPTs, and then you ask it, whatever you want to ask it. I want 5 days of marketing campaign info. Comes
Hmm.
out with 5 posts. I'm reading it. Now, I was afraid to post it, but I said, everybody else is doing it in the Boost Squad, right?
Yep.
I put out one of the five. Three people, if I don't know if you could see my screen. Three people responded to one post that said the hidden costs of being non-compliant. It started this big conversation on LinkedIn.
Yeah, I saw you posted that in our membership site the other day, which was awesome. So it's like the stuff that you're learning with the custom GPTs that you're literally, it's doing all the work for you. You're starting to get results. You're getting eyeballs on your content. You're getting candidates. You're getting clients' interest. Is that kind of what's going on right now?
So I'm only doing it since October 1st,
Mhm.
but I had two clients um converse with me. So it didn't get to discovery or contract, but they're in communication with me. And I'm really impressed with that because my go live date was January 6th.
Mhm.
And I had two clients already communicating with me, but before January 1.
That's awesome. So I guess it's safe to say that you're not having to cold call much,
No.
right? And relying on cold email like most recruiters do. So sticking with this LinkedIn strategy with the content, the viral content that we've programmed, is starting to plant the seeds and build the sales pipeline and build the candidate pipeline for you to start making placements.
Without a doubt. Like I'm a lot further than I thought within the 3 months.
That's awesome. So to wrap things up, and I can't thank you enough for sharing the story, Olympia. What would you tell the person out there who might be watching this and they're, not sure about starting a recruiting company, maybe a little intimidated, wanting to do it? Like, what would you tell that person?
Don't be scared. Just take the leap. Don't work for anybody else. Don't make the mistake that I've made for 30 years, booking millions and millions of dollars, making everybody else rich. Go after your top 5 clients and be you. And if they don't like you, just find 5 clients that do like working with you.
I love it. Thank you, Olympia. Thank you so much for sharing everything. And I love working with you.
I love working with you. I'm sure that we're going to meet on a yacht when we're both, or when I'm wealthy. I'll come to what?
Absolutely. I'll meet you there. I'll have the champagne ready.
All right. Love it. Peace out.